All right, welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Fanon, and in this video, we are going to talk about Errol Spence Jr.'s trainer, Derrick James, who gave out information about Errol Spence Jr.'s training camp ahead of the fight that he has coming up with Terrence Crawford. And in short, more ferocious than any other camp he has. Let's talk about that and what it means for this mega fight in this video. All right, welcome back. It's your boy Fanon, and in this video, we're going to be in the 147 pounds division, where Derrick James says that Errol Spence will be whooping up on Terrence Bud Crawford. He was interviewed by Marcus Villegas of Fight Hub. Definitely go check out that interview. Very professional interview, very well conducted interview. Gave out some good information, even though Derrick James was definitely playing things a little bit close to the chest. But before I get into that, let me welcome you back to the channel. If you are new to the channel, please accept my invitation to hit the subscribe button, hit the bell icon so you can be notified of when we release more videos. If, though, and only if you actually like the video and you like the conversation that we're having. If you don't, make sure you hit that thumbs down button. If you do like the video though, hit the thumbs up button. And again, thank you to everybody that is a longtime subscriber or a recent subscriber of the channel that takes the time to watch the videos, comment in the comment section, and chop it up with me about this boxing. And thank you to everybody that takes the time to sponsor videos like this in the super thanks, which is a great way to sponsor videos like this and help content creators continue to put the content out that you enjoy. But before we get into that, I just want to tell you real fast about today's sponsor, the Boxing Showtime app. It's a very useful app that keeps you updated on all things boxing, and you can keep up with the latest fights, where to watch them, the latest news, and a lot more. For any hardcore boxing fan like myself, and most likely all of y'all, I would definitely recommend downloading it. And it also is most definitely a big support to the channel. It's available for both Apple and Android, and you can find the link in the description below. Thanks for considering downloading Boxing Showtime's app. But let's get back into the subject matter of the video. Now, speaking of content on YouTube that I enjoyed Marcus Villegas' interview of Errol Spence Jr.'s trainer, Derrick James. And Derrick James gave some good information out, even though he is typically somebody that likes to hold things close to the chest. Marcus Villegas was able to get some gems out of the interview. And one of them was talking about Errol Spence Jr.'s camp and how his camp is going right now. And he said that, number one, Errol Spence Jr. is in tremendous shape and that he's already ripped up. He's looking good. And he said that the one thing that is separating this camp from other camps is that Errol Spence Jr., the amount of effort that he is giving in the training is a little bit higher than it typically is, that he's a little bit more ferocious when he's hitting the pads. He specifically brought out how when he's hitting the pads with Errol during this camp, he's got to go get ice for his shoulder because he's constantly thumping on the mitts, but not just throwing hard punches, throwing punches for a long period of time. He said that they're going 25 minutes on the mitts. Then Errol Spence will stop and tell him, hey man, let me get 15 more minutes on the mitts. So just really, really primed and ready to go. When he was asked, what he thinks, what why he believes that is. It was an interesting answer. He said, look, Errol has never, ever been of the mentality that, he was going after one particular guy, that his goal really it was to be the undisputed champion. And he wanted to be the undisputed champion at welterweight, whether or not Terrence Crawford had the belt or not. But being this close to the fight, that he is really, dialed in and very, very sharp, said that they're getting really, really good sparring. And as a result, these guys are really going at each other, which is really making Errol Spence Jr. have to be that much more sharp in his preparation for the fight. So much other interesting information that came out. And this is, if you recall a video that I did where I talked about what Virgil Hunter, who is, top-notch trainer, former trainer of Andre Ward, trainer of Amir Khan, several other professional fighters he's trained, was talking about the Errol and Terrence Crawford fight and talked about the weather and how and what he believed the impact of that would be on the fight. Specifically, he said that Terrence Crawford is fighting at altitude and in Colorado, which will help you with his lungs. And he's like, man, he knows full well that Terrence Crawford is going to come in that fight. He's going to be he's going to be in great shape and ready to go. But he mentioned that he said that you get two different things from where Errol is training in 110 degree heat with like 40% humidity in Texas. He said that basically what the difference is one is helping you with your lungs, the other one is helping you with your mind and training and overcoming the pain of the Texas heat. And let me tell you, I'm about 3 hours away from Dallas, Texas. So I'm getting the same heat that they're getting in Dallas, Texas. And I've been in Texas now for, maybe about 4.5 years. Let me tell you, the heat in Texas is something different. It is extremely, extremely hot. Like, you walk outside and it can be 100. It's 100 degrees, 105 degrees every day for the stretch of weeks at a time. We're so much so that if you walk outside and it's 90 something during the summertime, you're like, wow, what a cool day. Feels like spring, right? So talking about, and I've been in their gym, I think it's World Class Boxing Gym. I've actually been in that gym and they don't have any air conditioning in that place. All they got is fans. And really, I don't remember there really even being a big fan in there either. It's just pretty much boiling hot when those guys are training. So Errol Spence Jr. is doing 25 minutes, 40 minutes of mitts, sparring and all that in that heat. That is, according to Derek James, something that's going to help your mentality. Because he said, look, man, once you get into the ring, and he was talking about Ryan Garcia specifically, said that, the heat is on Ryan Garcia's back. But when Ryan Garcia or Adrian, and actually he said the same thing about Anthony Joshua, said, look, man, when Anthony Joshua goes over there to the UK and he fights Dillian White in the UK, that weather is going to be feeling plush, so just the difference in the temperature and the overcoming the elements every day will make that ring seem that much easier. So just really good information out there, man, about him. I got another video I'm probably going to do get into it a little bit more, where he talked about also what he thinks Terrence Crawford is going to have to deal with Errol, and what the big test is for Terrence Crawford against Errol Spence Jr. But we'll talk about that in that video. Make sure you check it out. Anyway, that's my take on the subject matter that we just discussed. Please let me know what you think in the comment section. Do you think him saying that Errol Spence Jr. is being more ferocious and more intense is just something that he's saying because he's supposed to say it? You think Errol is really, just really amped and really going at it that much harder? Let me know in the comment section. And with that, I'm out. Peace.